I wanted to share this graphic with you. The signs and symptoms of heat-related illnesses: heat exhaustion on the left, heat stroke on the right. Pull out your phone really quick. Take a picture of this if you'd like. Look for these signs and symptoms in you, your loved ones going forward as this heat wave begins. Knowing these signs and symptoms can save a life. If anyone's feeling this way or experiencing any of these symptoms, bring them inside to a cool place. Use water or a damp cloth, cool them down, or if things seem more severe, be sure to call 911 very quickly, because heat, believe it or not, is the #1 weather-related killer in the United States each year. Not tornadoes, hurricanes, lightning, heat. We're going to have plenty of it the next few days. A big ridge of high pressure, unusually strong ridge of high pressure, is building over much of the central and eastern U.S., which basically to us means Mother Nature is putting us in the oven. And we're kind of going to be there for the next few days, at least through the middle of next week. Each afternoon, high temperatures will be in the mid-90s with a heat index between 100 and 110, mainly between 11 a.m. and 8 p.m. That's the hottest time of the day where you should be limiting your time outdoors, drinking plenty of water, taking breaks from the heat, keeping a check-in on kids, pets, and your elderly loved ones too. No surprise, heat alerts issued all across the Carolinas this weekend. The Triad in these orange counties here under a heat advisory today and tomorrow. Alamance County and the rest of central and eastern North Carolina in an extreme heat warning today and tomorrow, because heat index values during that hottest time of the day, as I mentioned, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., could reach 100 to maybe 110 in a few spots, which is dangerously hot if you're not taking those proper precautions. With very limited relief in sight as the heat continues today, tomorrow, on Sunday, and even into Monday, those heat alerts will likely continue and be reissued. So we're going to be dealing with these alerts and these extreme heat impacts for a while now. Very warm start outside this morning. Upper 70s to near 80 just east of us. 79 in Winston-Salem and Greensboro. Lots of 70s all across the board. Not much relief even at nighttime. It's very humid too, so when you factor in that humidity later this afternoon, those heat index values in the Triad will climb between about 100 or 105. So do what you can to stay cool. Indoors or a pool are about the only pleasant places to be this weekend. Mid-90s in the Triad later on today with maybe an isolated pop-up shower or storm. Slightly better chance of that in the foothills. Low 90s today with an isolated shower or storm. Mountains, low 80s, again with that smaller chance of a shower or storm, but not expecting a whole lot this weekend. Rain chances will be very limited. See, only a couple blips on the radar. Best chance would be in our western counties, but I really wouldn't be expecting rain this weekend. It's just really one of those things a select few folks get lucky with. Now, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. By the end of next week, the first couple days of August, we could have some cooler temperatures and better rain chances. That will bring a break from the heat, but for now, dangerously hot with highs in the mid-90s.